Hello, I'm Nikki. Today we're going to be talking about basic vehicle control. We're going to be talking about the instrument controls and devices, getting ready to drive, how to drive an automatic versus a stick shift, and why this is important to you. If some light comes on the dash, you definitely want to know what it is. Is it important? Do you need to pull over? Or can you just go ahead and go home? The owner's manual is usually always in the glove box. Every now and then somebody might pull it out. Usually the owner's manual's in there. It's going to say all the ins and outs of this specific car. This one is a speedometer. The speedometer is in miles per hour in the United States, but inside there's going to be these kmh numbers, and those are kilometers. And that's for Canada, Mexico, pretty much any country besides the United States are going to use those inside numbers. This is a tachometer. A tachometer is for your RPMs, and it's usually more when you're driving a stick shift, when to shift your car. The redder the color, the more that you want to shift the car. You don't want to get into the red zone. That causes damage on your engine. This is the odometer. And the odometer says how many miles the car has ever driven. There's another part on the odometer that you can reset to 0, and that way you can track the gas mileage, you can track how many miles it is to get to a certain place. This is the temperature gauge. This says if your car is overheating. If your car is overheating, you definitely want to pull over. No matter where the dash lights are, they mean the same thing. So sometimes in the far right corner, there might be the gas light, or maybe sometimes it might be the bottom left that has the gas light. It doesn't matter where it is, it still means that you need to get gas in the car. The gas light tells you that you are in desperate need of gas, and eventually your car will run out of gas and you'll have to walk to a gas station. So I'd highly recommend going to the gas station. This is your oil light. And your oil light doesn't say you need oil. This oil light says that the oil pump that's pumping the oil from the bottom throughout the engine is not pumping properly. Usually it's a lot bigger problem than just checking your oil. Here is your alternator warning light. This is for electrical system problems, so if your battery or the alternator is having some kind of problem, this light will come on. Here's the brake system warning light, anti-lock brake system. And when you first turn the car on, a lot of times this light will turn on and it just says, just checking, and then it will turn off, and it's just making sure that it's working and it's fine. But if this light stays on, this is a problem you want to have looked at right away, because if you can't stop your car, you don't want to drive off in it. According to iDrive Safely, they say if you have anti-lock brakes in your car, it lowers your risk of a fatal single vehicle accident by 50%. Here is your seatbelt light. Seatbelt lights are awesome. So usually the seatbelt light comes with an alarm that goes with it. So if you forget your seatbelt, your car will start beeping really loud. And that's a good sign that you need to remember to put your seatbelt on. Well, while we're talking about seatbelts, seatbelts are very important that you put them on correctly. With your seatbelt, you want them to go across your hips, not across your stomach. If it's twisted up and you get into a car accident, the seatbelt will act as a rope and it will tear into you. You want to make sure that it's laid flat across your chest and not twisted, and that it comes up to your shoulder and not across your face. If it goes up on your face, then you're going to want to adjust this side piece, and all cars are going to be a little bit different on how they adjust, but most of them will have an adjustment on the side of the car that will make the seatbelt up taller or down shorter.